Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Today we have one of the most random cars, I think, maybe of Jeff Gordon's era. It is the 2014 Axalta Maaco? I don't know. Anyways, this was an overproduced car. I said, why not? I picked it up on the low, and we're going to be doing a diecast review with it. So get your popcorn. Let's hop to it. Alrighty folks, we're out of the good old box and let's dive into today's diecast review. This is a 2014 alternate paint scheme. I don't remember where this car was ran, but it's certainly a pretty cool looking car. And I gotta be honest with you, I wish William Byron would run this style Axalta paint scheme again. Now the car is painted black, but it has a metallic sparkle to it. I believe it's painted black. It looks like it from my naked eye. It's a beautiful paint scheme. I'm not a big fan sometimes on the side sponsors being different, but honestly, this is a really cool looking car, guys. And what's crazy is this thing was overproduced. I picked this thing up for like, I think it was like $275 at Circle B Diecast. It's crazy. Some of these cars are just so dirt cheap a decade later. And this is one of those. So you got Gordon right there in the front windscreen. It's a little bit off-centered. I don't know if that's the plastic being off-centered or it's the printing that is. Anyways, you can go to the front of the hood here. Actually, I'm going to zoom in. Bear with me here. And we're going to look at the sparkle. Now, check this out. Look at that beautiful shimmery sparkle. I'm going to move my light around so you can kind of see it. But yeah, imagine having this car in sunlight and how sparkly this thing would potentially be. That would be really, really cool. I'm not a fan of the Axalta logo. I've never been a fan of it. It just looks kind of goofy. I much prefer the DuPont logo, but that's just me. Go to the front of the car. I love this flame pattern, man. The bright fluorescent yellow to the bright hot orange, the transition, and then you have the blue tips on the flames. I mean, that's a really dope looking car, man. I'm just saying, that is awesome. Metallic black with the flames. Like, a paint scheme that looks this freaking good being overproduced is kind of shocking to me, especially when it's Jeff Gordon. Get number 24 right there, Moog Mail Comp Sunoco. Get Chevrolet SS, Hendrick Motorsports, go to the left side of the diecast. And for the young fan out there, Jeff Gordon, he might have retired in 2015 and did part-time in 2016 to you know, fill in for injured Dale Earnhardt Jr. But let's not forget how dominant he was in 2014. I mean, the man won, I think he won Kansas. He won, I think, maybe Martinsville that year. I know he won, he won the Brickyard. He won somewhere else, and I can't think of it right now. It might have been Michigan. I mean, the guy was winning races like he was his old self. And he had a great shot at the 2014 championship. The Chevrolets were dominant in 2014. It was historically probably their greatest season ever. They won the championship at Harvick. Look at how many races they won. They won all the marquee events. The 500, the 600, the 400, the freaking the Southern 500. They won everything. You can go look at the racing reference for it. But anyways, Gordon had a great shot at the title, got in that incident with Brad Keselowski at the Fall Texas race. You know what happened then. But 2015 came around, he had a kind of a slump that he won that Martinsville race, which was his final win of his career. But 2014 Gordon kind of just hits different. I mean, he was a menace. I think he won Dover. I think that's what it was. I think it was Dover 2014, maybe not Martinsville. But he won like 4 or 5 races that year, which was crazy. I mean, Dale Jr. was winning races. Johnson was winning. I think Kane won some races too. It was a good year for Hendrick. Got 24 right there. Maaco. Love the Pepsi decal. Wish we could have got more Pepsi paint schemes. Got AARP, Axalta, Valvoline, Panasonic. Not sure what those decals are. Those are 2 race win stickers. So this was probably ran in the summertime, maybe at Pocono or Michigan. Got the Jeff Gordon signature, which looks very, very sharp. You got Hendrick Motorsports, Bosch, Simeons, whatever that is, Mac Tools, NASCAR Race Car, Goodyear, Sprint Cup Series, Mechanics for Holly E5, 3M. That's where the Coors Light Pole Award decal would be right there in the middle. Autometer, Jegs, Edelbrock, Duralast Brakes, Flowmaster, and Freescale. That might be the lowest contingency panel sponsor I've ever seen. They usually don't bring it down to the side skirts. That's kind of interesting. You got AARP and BeTheMatch.org. Go to the back end of the car. Look how cool this is, man. That bright fluorescent orange. It's fluorescent too, I might add. It might not look like it on camera, but I'm kind of glancing to the side. That's fluorescent. I'm just saying. You bring that out in the sunlight, oh, it's gonna pop. I got the Maaco joint right there which is North American Body Shop. I think that's what it says. I could be blind as a bat. You can see some pixelation there. That's kind of Lionel's way of doing gradients, because everything you see is a pixel. That's kind of how they do gradients. You have Valvoline there, 24, Chevrolet SS. Go to the right side of the diecast. I'm telling you, man, if you just want a really cool looking Jeff Gordon diecast and you're kind of, on the cheap right now, this would be a fantastic piece to get. I mean, I picked this up for a donor because, I need some of these 2013 to 2017, or 2016 rather, Chevy Cup cars. I can't believe how good this paint scheme looks. I mean, if they still have this at Circle B, highly recommend picking it up, especially if you're a Jeff Gordon guy, because this paint scheme is fantastic. Go to the top of the car again. You can see that more of that gradient effect. The real car doesn't have that, but since this is 1/64 scale, every little logo is hundreds, if not thousands, of pixels. Eventually, you're going to see some pixelation. That's just how it works, unfortunately. I got Maaco.com. Nothing on the back windshield. This is when they didn't have anything on the rear window. And then you have Drive to End Hunger by AARP. Real possibilities. This is a really surprising diecast review for me, because I was not expecting this car to look that freaking cool. Man, I hope William Byron somehow runs this Axalta paint scheme again. I know he ran it in 2018, 2019. I don't think he ran it in 2020. Maybe he did. But there's just something about the orange and yellow flames. It looks so freaking good. And on a metallic paint job, I might add. I love metallic paint jobs. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I actually really like this diecast. It's a shame it's going to get scrapped probably. But have a blessed one, everybody. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the new NASCAR Diecast content right here on Diecast Buffet. That's all for now. Have a great one. Diecast Buffet, signing off.